This is the Lockpicker 1969 and welcome to my channel. For part 5 of the cutting edge video series, I thought I would share the fantasy and decorative knives and daggers that I have picked up over the years, more for decorative and entertainment reasons, and some of them I got as gifts. But so this one here I believe was a gift, if I recall. What's interesting with it is it's released from the sheath by pushing down on this little screw here, and it comes out. Again, it's decorative and it's stainless, but it goes in and clips back in place with this little clip thing here so that it's back in the sheath. So kind of an interesting little knife. But this was given to me by my wife when we first started dating. It was a very cool blade. The whole sheath is made of metal, as well as like this one is, but very cool knife that I was very happy to get. Not very sharp, but it's for decorative purposes anyways. Then I did pick this one up like probably 30 years ago. It's called a Wasp. And what's interesting about this blade is it's got that dual blade and it's split down the middle there like that. The actual handle is made of metal as well. But I thought it was a cool knife, so I picked it up at the time. And kept the box all these years. This one I picked up as well about the same time as I got this one. This was more of a like a science fiction-y type knife, but if I can get it out of the sheath here. It was just kind of a cool blade, and like I said, I picked it up for decorative reasons. It's kind of a bit dirty, probably should be cleaned up, but it was just a cool handle. Kind of what do you call, almost like alien type look to it. And this actually had a stand at the time, but when my kids were younger, they broke that. So, but it's based on dragons. I collect dragons, dragon figurines, and all kinds of things. I've been collecting dragons probably for as long as I've been collecting knives, but a lot of these knives get laid out with all the dragon figurines in a display in our home. But these two are also, they're very similar in nature, just little tiny daggers. So they're both identical. There's that one. Interesting blades. And I keep these out with all the other ones that I have on display. This I picked up, again, this is just totally about the whole dragon aspect of them, but this little one here on the top, it's a curved blade. It's got that little design on there, and just a cool little set of knives. Like I said, these are more like fantasy type blades. And then the larger one here, so it's like a hooked blade. This is the sharp end here, side anyway. So it's a hooked type. But yeah, the whole dragon aspect of it made it a kind of a cool knife that I decided to add to the collection. And then last but not least, picked up this. Again, it's got the whole dragon thing going on for it. And picked it up about the same time as these two. And it's kind of a twisted blade. It's relatively sharp. I wouldn't say it's the sharpest that it could be, but the whole this is like a plastic, and then the metal goes through to the end there. So anyways, that makes up the decorative and fantasy type knives that I have. Most of these I usually keep out on display with all my dragon stuff. Anyways, hope you enjoyed.